I love it. I'm sorry. I'll never get over it. Maybe I should just shut up about it and just accept it.
But it's just hype, dude.
It is. It
It's
hypes the
serving
whole
its
thing.
purpose, and the theme is hype, and I love it.
It is. Why does it not coming up? There we go. Here we go. Sorry, I'm pulling up the podcast because I like to watch it, the chat live because StreamYard does not like to update.
I don't know what's going on with streaming.
Oh, I got something to do real quick. So, how you doing? How you doing, Nick? Tell everybody what you've been up to.
Oh, just playing games, just making sure I have content for everybody, and I know a lot of your subscribers are also now part of my subscribers, so I will say our subscribers, making sure that that I have content for everybody, and we're hanging out and we're having good conversations. I appreciate you guys. You know who you are. Ed Hawk on my side of the stream. What's happening, man? Thank you for coming by on the stream. And
how many people you got rolling over there right now?
Just got one now. We just got one.
Okay.
And
they'll pop in. They always do.
They'll be popping in, and they always do. And you know what? Really enjoying Starfield and the exploits. 160K, dude. 160K credits. You know how great I can have my ship. I posted a video. After the podcast, stop by my channel. I posted a YouTube short doing really well of a huge exploit where you get $160,000. Who are you people?
We're you know what? We got smart. We decided instead of putting it at 8:30 and delaying it to 9, we just put it at 9 and bam, we started early.
Yeah.
By 11 seconds, but still, it was 11 seconds.
But we are on time today. Essentially.
On our time.
On our time.
So, but before we get started, we're going to get into something that I spent a lot of the day on. And you guys have to see this. I'm going to mention it 3 times because of the amount of people that come in and out and in and out of the podcast. You guys got to see something that, oh, no, that's not it over here. That I've been working on that you, our beloved audience, will definitely love.
Oh, we're talking about the killer swag.
The swagadelic, swagalicious swag.
I got it. They got it. Just show it. Just show it.
Okay. So if you click on our link for our merch, that's all over the front page. You can also go to Teespring, and we're there. But like I said, from the home page and underneath all of our videos, you can see it in the shelf right there. Even though they haven't let me update and put all of the new stuff in it yet, we've got all kinds of great merch.
A lot of different variety too. A lot of different flavor.
Finally added hats, so we got hats. We got all kinds of great shirts and hoodies since the winter is coming up. The swimmer. No, wait. Well, it's Florida, so we barely get to use these. But hey, you live in Chicago. You need one of these.
Yeah, but you guys are a bunch of babies down there, dude. As soon as it hits 69 degrees, you guys are putting on frickin' hoodies and sweatshirts and everything.
Not
You're
you
like,
guys.
oh, I'm so frickin' cold. Meanwhile, we're still wearing shorts.
People in South Florida, I still wear shorts at 6. I keep my house at 65. Well, I was until my air conditioner froze up, but I usually keep my house at 65. When it's not until it gets into like 49, 50 do I start putting on jackets and stuff. So, but we got all kinds of great shirts, old school logo. What about this one? And then the great coffee cup. But this is the one I expect everybody to purchase. Everybody watching needs to purchase this one.
I love the way the logo looks on the coffee mug, and I need one. I need that. I need the trucker hat. Listen, I want it all right? But I'm going to be patient with everything, okay? And I'll get it piece by merch.
Now, what I tell everybody is if you buy any merch, you tag us in it on social media, whether it's my social media, Red Bandana Gaming on Instagram or Facebook, or if you tag Click to Enlarge or whichever one he is at, send us the photos and we will feature you, and then we will put you center stage image on the next
Yeah, and
episode
you
of.
don't have to have your face on there. You don't have to have your
Nope.
face on there. You could block it off. Put your favorite Pokemon as a replacement of your face if you want to be
And we have a
incognito.
switch case. We have a
Yeah.
switch
Oh yeah,
case.
the switch case.
Even though that's more of a red bandana gaming thing, but I think it's really cool. But the awesome hats. We got this hat, be legendary, and then this hat right here. So if you guys like it, do us a solid, pick stuff up. That would really help us out. I got a lot of old school stuff on there too, if you want to look at some of the other stuff as well. But yes, we got plenty of new podcast merch. So please head over there, buy something now, tag yourself in some images, tag us, and then we'll definitely show you. Next week, the stream will start at 8:30. Never, according
Never.
to
Next week it'll start. Well, yeah, it will start your time 8:30, not mine.
Right.
My time
Right.
7. But hey, in the news. Hey, what? By the way, what games do you play in Red Bandana?
Oh, what have I been playing? Well, I'm not really playing, but I'm 4 games shy of 700 Switch games.
You're out of your
4 games
mind.
shy.
You are out of your mind. You're
Physical
a madman.
Switch games. I reorganized my game room.
Uh-huh.
I sold off a ton of games the last few days.
Okay.
Got rid of a lot of stuff. I just had too much stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Time to start getting rid of some more stuff. And I was just going through all kinds of stuff, and I got Hey You Pikachu in box for Nintendo 64, of course, Japanese and American.
I got to start getting Japanese games. I will say, ladies and gentlemen, if you were paying attention and watched the podcast from the other week, I did make a purchase of that Call of Duty Modern Warfare controller. I had to. I saw it on eBay.
Yep, he did.
For
And he overpaid for it. He paid $98. No.
I paid $198 for it. Free shipping. Just kidding.
Oh, free shipping, then you're good.
I paid $38 for it. I said, you know what? I'm buying this. I just had to have it. And the problem is this guy.
Was it minty?
It's minty. The problem is this guy's getting me into controllers, so I blame him.
You have a few new ones, which I still want to see that video.
I do. I'll do it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna
with
do
some
the
lighting.
unboxing.
With some actual lighting.
With a flashlight. I'm gonna use a flashlight for
He's
lighting.
gonna hold a flashlight when you do.
I'm gonna hold it up like this and
see. You
have
need
my
that
hand
kind of
down
light. You
there.
see how pale that is?
Florida man with a pale white hand. I don't know if
I'm
that
Irish.
exists.
Come on. Yes,
Okay.
I'm Irish. See, nice and pale. Nice and pale.
But anyways, okay.
I
into
tell
the news,
people that
yeah?
if I didn't have tattoos, I wouldn't have any color on me whatsoever.
I got this.
What's that?
Let him watch. Let him watch. Okay.
What are we watching?
It was supposed to be a bicep, but I failed.
Oh. Speaking of that, if we don't go long tonight, that's what she said. I will be going back to the gym. I went to the gym this week, and I kind of overdid it on the arms, and I'm
You're
in
a little
pain.
sore.
But
That's good.
yeah, time to do it again. So yeah, now we're going to talk about. You like that? Just hard,
Let's go right into
hard,
it.
yeah,
Hard segue.
hard segue. That's what we're going to call it these days. Hard segue.
Hard segue.
Major Xbox leaks. As you guys know, we've both covered the insanity. We've both covered it. And my last video, I mentioned my inside sources have told me that those mock-ups that you guys have seen are fake.
It's crazy. Even the controller. The two-tone
Fake.
controller, everything.
Fake. But the information around it is correct.
Okay.
So with that being said, I did find an article that I referenced in today's video, and let me pull it up here. Let's stop sharing
And
this one. Let's
I didn't
pull up
hate
this
the
one.
mock-up that they did of the two-tone controller, but I'm like,
I hated it. I
come on,
hated it.
dude. I'm just like, come on. Out of all the nice Xbox controllers we've been getting, this is the best concept that they can come up with. Like, and not only that, and I said this in my coverage of the leak stuff, which I still haven't watched yours. Yet I covered this. I covered a few things that you didn't cover, which is wild.
I just realized. Here we go. On the grounds that this is Cody. On the grounds that I bought a Pokemon Go YouTuber shirt and he deleted his channel 5 months later. Will you? No, my channel's not
Oh
going
no,
anywhere.
no, yeah, just getting started.
Not the name isn't even going to be changed. Like nothing. I'm sticking with Red Bandana. I've actually won it online. If you now Google Red Bandana Gaming, you get all kinds of my stuff. And
That's
so
good.
yes,
That's good. You're in the
so
algorithm. Congratulations.
yes. So no, we're not going anywhere. We're just getting started. And if everything goes right, we're gonna have two names next week. Two names next week. Yeah, we were supposed to do it this week, but the way things worked out, it made more sense to have our guests next week. So, oh, hey there, Beast. Wow, I haven't seen you in here, but thanks for joining us. Follows me on Instagram.
Welcome back. Welcome
Uh,
back, or welcome here for the first time. We appreciate you, man. I
Yeah,
want to
that would be really nice. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling,
want a
rolling. Your
cylinder
Xbox
console
down the
so I
street.
can roll it down the side.
It's like, but then
I don't
it
think
will
the concept.
X cylinder. It's not a box. It's not a box.
I don't think the cylinder is a bad idea. No.
It's a portable speaker. That's what it looks like. All right, so this is what I referenced. Let me see. Ah, da, 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 da. That is correct. That is correct. Now the Brooklyn right here. In the meantime, another document revealed plans for mid generation hardware refreshes. The Xbox Series X upgrade, codenamed Brooklyn, would be a cylindrical console with 2 terabytes of storage and no disk drive. It was slated to launch on October 2024 for $499. Nope, it is not cylindrical. They're reporting it as fact. So with my inside sources, that is not true. There was a call, and he told me that that is not the case, but the information around it is correct. So I guess someone made the mock up of the console. Same thing with the controller. So this I haven't heard anything about. The Series S refresh, codenamed Elwood, would have the same form factor and
Where are they
one
coming up with
terabyte of
these names?
storage.
And are these names even? And are these names
So
even the actual project names? Because they sound freaking terrible. I'm sorry.
I'm like, where did they come up with them? But the code names aren't really hard to leak. When I used to work at Microsoft, I would hear code names all the time, and they would just throw them out willy nilly for things, and then you would hear the code name more than you would hear the actual device's name.
Like at least
Like,
Brooklyn sounds cooler than
but what? But why is it Broklin? That means it's like some
Brook
girl's name.
Brookline. Yeah.
That would be a girl's name because if you've ever heard Brooklyn as a name, it's Lin.
I
I've never
know. I
heard
know
it.
some
Yeah.
porn stars named Brooklyn.
I'm sure you do. Sure you do.
Anyways, code names. So Elwood is spelled
God's
weird.
going like this. It's going like this.
Um,
So yeah, and the pretty much the information is correct. Now there was one thing they don't mention here, which I was told is not going to actually release at this time, which was the Halo 3 remaster that is getting delayed indefinitely. Not saying that it's not going to come out next year, it's just there's no specific date. So right now we have Dishonored 3 remaster of Oblivion and Fallout 3, but why no Morrowind? A Ghostwire Tokyo sequel. I don't understand why. The first one didn't do that well, but hey, okay. An unannounced game based on a licensed IP and 9 free-to-play and or mobile titles. And then they talked about the acquisition of Nintendo again, how they were trying to do that again. And I said never, and we'll get to that later on. They were also talking about how much it costs to bring certain AAA titles to Game Pass. Estimates range from 300 million for Star Wars Jedi Survivor is what they tried, 250 million for Mortal Kombat 1, and 5 million for Return of Monkey Island.
I will say, A, don't care. Spend your money, Microsoft. You have it. Go ahead, spend the money. Go ahead.
True.
Just do it. Also, Monkey Island games. I do have the new Monkey Island game. It came out earlier this year on my wish list. It was on sale, and I do want to get it. Monkey Island games are amazing. I highly, highly recommend people. If you like point and click adventure games, to go pick up Monkey Island.
I'm actually playing it with my wife. We started playing it because she had never played it, so she likes those type of games, and I bought it for her. and we started playing it, but she's not a big fan of the pirate thing, so we kind of just fell off, and then
Oh, Monkey
is what it
Island
is.
is so much
It's
fun.
fun. I enjoy
Beaster
it.
Eyes. I'm sorry to hear
Oh
that. They
yeah,
got their
yeah. You got a
Steam
Steam
hacked,
hacked.
huh?
Mhm.
What's you let us know what the process is and what you have to do on customer service because Matt Galley, Apex Ranked has been insufferable. Of course it has. It's Apex, but I'm glad. Shout out to Matt, aka Creamy Potato Head. Got
Oh,
rebuilt his computer, and I'm sure he and I are going to be back on our lives doing Apex Legends. I've taken a little bit of a step back on my lives
wait.
to create
It,
content on YouTube.
isn't my computer, a non-computer guy, more powerful than you, a PC guy?
A little bit, it's a little bit better than mine. Okay, calm down.
You know what? Part of that is your
Calm
fault.
down, cowboy. It's a little
You know,
bit
a
better
part of
than
that is your
mine.
fault. That's your fault because you're like, get that, get this, get that, get that, and I went,
Well, I you
okay.
you asked and I said this is a great price for the computer that you bought. Like it's a you
And then
got a
you say,
really
get
great
more
computer.
RAM, and I went, okay.
Just and you just need more RAM and I tell you you're better off for it.
It went under the budget. Everything came in under budget, and I went, okay. And he's like, wow, your computer's more powerful than mine. I was like,
Yeah.
it's your
Fourth
own fault.
Alienware motherboard. I'm sorry, Alienware creamy potato.
Is
KFC
it
console
is
on top. That's Matt. That's creamy potato.
okay. Thank you for being in here, Creamy Potato. I like that name, Creamy Potato. I don't know why I'm going to keep saying Creamy Potato.
I just call them creamy or potato, but
You you
it's
would call him Creamy.
I would.
That's like your favorite thing. But see, look, we're getting off topic. So, with that being said, what are your thoughts on this? Because you didn't talk about this per se. You were talking
The mid
about
gen refresh.
the new console in 2028. There's also another topic after we get to this. I didn't pull up the article, but I'm going to address it once we get done talking about this.
So you want me to talk about my opinions on the mid gen update?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I see where this is going. Placed Sony's doing it too, right? Because we've been hearing the rumors about and but so, listen, Sony's been doing this for a while. They've been
Hmm.
making their smaller consoles, their minis, et cetera, et cetera. Remember, they came out with PlayStation Mini, which shout out to Ninja Turtles. He hit me up. He gave me one years ago. Um, Cream of potatoes are out of stock, but um, I'm not surprised. And you know what? I think this is really good for console gamers, just in general. Okay, because we let's just look at the PlayStation 4 and then the PlayStation 4 Pro, and
See,
then having VR. I
hmm
think this is good for console gamers, and all around great. Is it great on our wallet? No, it is not. So you go on eBay, sell the old console, people will buy it, buy the new one.
so my thing is, on top of that, it's like, all right, I get the power boost and the efficiency and all that other stuff, but why did Microsoft have to go and lie about it? They're like, nope, nope. The Series X is the mid console refresh, and the Series S is the original. I'm like, don't lie. Like, I get who you are. You're a massive corporation. That's what you do. You guys do. That's your thing. You lie. You're like politicians. You lie.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't have to just outright go, it's not happening. You could have said no comment. No comment. Just no comment it like
Mm-hmm.
everybody else does. And one thing I did see over here, Nintendo doesn't like mid-gen refreshes. Not true. OLED. Switch OLED. They didn't do it with the Wii U, but they did it with the Wii. We had the Wii Mini. And look at all the DSs. All the DSs had and 3DSs had their refreshes. Super Nintendo and the Nintendo both had smaller versions of it. The Nintendo 64 didn't technically have a refresh; it just had a color change. So they did the fantastic colors. The GameCube was the only one that didn't have anything whatsoever. Like not a change, not a look, not a nothing. Oh, and like I said, the Wii U. So you had two consoles. But Nintendo, yeah, they do it. They do it. They just don't always up the power. So wait, what are we going? I'm getting lost track. Nintendo, see, yeah, they had the Wii Mini, which I have the Wii and the Wii Mini. Uh, peanut butter. Wait, what are we talking about? What are they going on about? Are they still talking about creamy potatoes?
Yeah, well, creamy's hanging out on both sides. So like
Okay.
he's chatting on my end, he's chatting on your end. Creamy goes, I think they should put a 490, a 4090 in a Nintendo Switch. Now,
Yeah,
for for
it could be like this.
for
You're
people who
walking
don't
around with
know,
this.
4090 is bigger than a freaking toaster. Okay?
Yeah.
So,
You'll be walking around with
yes,
the Series X.
sign
It's
me
like,
up. Dude, honestly, sign me up for a Nintendo Switch that has a 4090 in it. I will buy it tomorrow, dude.
and
That
then
is
the fans on
hilarious.
the back. It's like jet engine. You can sit in your game chair and it'll just push you
Dude, you
around
could
the
cook
room.
eggs in the back. Put some foil on there, dude.
Oh, that is funny. I no, well, we do know what's going to happen, and it's funny because I addressed it, and I had so many fanboys, PlayStation fanboys mainly,
Hmm.
no Xbox fans, but PlayStation fanboys attacked me because I said yes, with the DLSS 3.5, it will mimic
I
PlayStation 5
noticed.
Series X
Yeah,
graphics,
I
but it will be on the power level of an Xbox One X, Xbox One S area.
you had somebody comment. They're like, "There's hard copium here," and so I had to double check to make sure I knew what copium meant, and it's essentially a term, a slang term for saying
Dope.
delusional, being
Yeah.
delusional. So I don't know if it was actually a reference on me because I was the one saying I didn't believe
Yeah,
you.
I didn't get that one. I
And
didn't
then
know if he was
so
talking about
I
Nintendo
don't
or
know if
you.
they were, yeah, I don't know if they were saying I had hardcore copium or if it was you or what, because it was either
There
one
was no
my
full, it
side or
wasn't a
your
full
side.
sentence.
Yeah, there
But I don't know if he was talking about us or if he was talking about Nintendo in general
exactly. So you get
because
these
they weren't
weird
really
comments.
4K.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
thanks for
it's
the
the internet.
engagement. Thanks for the engagement on our videos. Okay.
I just won't respond because you make me go, huh? And then
Oh
I just keep
man.
going. Wait, what are we talking about?
So we were
4090 is like a
a
cinder
cinder block with
block.
fans. Absolutely, it is. Boyle
Foil
fits.
fits better.
Go ahead and read it.
Foil fits better on the OG fat 80 gig PS3 because you can make an entire Domino's pizza.
When it overheats, that's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good.
Did you ever see the memes? Memes even back I would say maybe 15 years ago or so when memes first started becoming a thing, where they were taking the original PS1 and if you didn't flip it upside down it would overheat. People were actually cooking eggs on the original PS1.
I remember when my OG PS1 would stop working and I would flip it upside
Flip it
down
over.
and
Yeah,
it would
it's
work.
that's
I
yeah.
never understood that mechanic.
Yeah, it was an issue with the lens.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But now with that, there's supposed to be. Well, I saw another article that took everything out of context because the FTC and their lawyers were you know how lawyers speak double speak, right?
Yes.
So they were making it sound like, oh, Microsoft is going to be out of the console business by 2027 if they don't hit certain goals, and they're like, no,
No.
that's not the case because they undercut them on their goals. And Phil Spencer was like, no, if we don't hit those goals, then we might as well be out of business by then. But we are hitting those goals and we are on track to hit. So that will not be the case because he said it was literally him saying, if that was the case, we might as well not be. But it isn't the case. So there are people twisting his words just
Of
to
course,
because
for
people
reads
are
and articles and headlines.
clickbaits. Yeah, and I was like, I just clarified it in my video with the leak, the fake console. If you
And
guys haven't watched it, go check that out.
and
Not
you
yet, not after the podcast.
and this just brings to light, like, okay, let's talk about the hybrid. Let's talk about the cloud hybrid system. It's funny because we're getting information on how it's like Microsoft is talking about Nintendo and then this BS about them buying Nintendo, but then Phil Spencer is saying, "Hey, you know what? Like essentially saying we like Nintendo. We like what Nintendo is doing." And then now we
Mm-hmm.
have this hybrid cloud system. I honestly thought that Xbox would be a Sega only because of Game Pass on phones and computers, which Microsoft has a big stake in. Yeah, well, I don't think it will be a Sega. Microsoft, I don't
No,
want to say
they have
this.
too. They
It's
have
they're
too.
too big. They're
Right, they
way
have
bigger than
too much
Sega.
money to be a Sega.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they went down the path of Sega in, I would say, the last generation, they could have just went okay, but they're like, all right, we lost a couple $1 billion. Oh well, let's keep going.
Yeah,
because they can.
I think people lose sight of how big and titan of industry Microsoft
Yeah.
actually is.
Yeah, Microsoft, if they wanted, like they've tried to, let's just get to it. We'll merge this. Microsoft tried to buy Nintendo back in 2001,
I
2002.
don't recall this. I don't remember this.
Yeah, they did back in the day because it was during the original Xbox era, and they were trying to purchase them because things weren't going so well from the Nintendo 64 to the GameCube era. And Nintendo said no because Japanese companies don't usually take buyouts from Western companies. It's just the way they operate. It's just how they do business. They just don't do it. Once in a blue moon, you might find it, but Nintendo said no. So that's why you probably won't see Square Enix or Sega or anyone taking a buyout from Microsoft. But with that being said, they tried to do it again in 2020. And Nintendo was like, we're worth more than both of you guys combined in terms of
55
sales. They've just,
billion.
yeah.
If Nintendo is worth $55 billion, can you even like put that in perspective?
When did you get that number? Because I heard more last time.
I saw it the other day.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because
Estimated
I heard it was
55.
almost, yeah, I heard something was like 70 closer because I remember it struck me
man.
like the whole Bethesda thing. Remember when they bought them for 72? The number I remember seeing somewhere was around that. But I think at the end of this generation, Nintendo is going to be worth a lot more than $100 billion.
It's quite interesting. And I was talking to a gentleman, shout out Brandon, yesterday. If he's watching this eventually, he knows who he is. It's amazing how good Nintendo is on their formula on creating games. That's basically fun for everybody, and they've really nailed that formula. And not only that, they've cornered the portable gaming market. And
Well, what I mean here, let me interrupt, John. It's Microsoft is worth more, yes, but I'm talking about the Xbox brand.
Xbox
So
brand.
being not worth more than Sony, being worth more than PlayStation, being worth more than Xboxes.
Oh
Let me
my
clarify
gosh.
that.
Oh my gosh, is this real? I'm reading right now, just so people
Oh
have a
my God, you're
perspective
reading.
on how. Yes, I've learned how to read the other day. So
Sweet.
I'm
After
kind of like
70,
getting into this thing now called reading. Microsoft net worth as of September 19th, 2023 is, wait a minute. I don't think this number doesn't look right. Two $2,441.79 billion. Wait a minute, dude. What? This is Google. How, what?
$200 billion.
It, but it's no. It's 2,441 billion. Is that even a
Two
real
thousand.
number? Two thousand four hundred
Wouldn't that be
forty-one.
2 trillion?
I. It says
Two
B at the
thousand
end,
billion would be trillion. Would be two
dude.
trillion.
Dude, go ahead and go. Just Google Microsoft net worth. It
Ah,
says
Google.
2,441.79 B. So why wouldn't they just? Why
2,000.
wouldn't it be?
2,000 million?
Why
Wouldn't
wouldn't
that be
it
2
be?
trillion?
Why wouldn't it be 2.4 trillion then?
I don't know. Let me see.
This is, dude. This money. So this is what's called being a titan of industry. When you have when your company is worth
Yeah,
that much.
if you Bing it, it says the correct number at 2.37 trillion.
So you see why when they go, we want to buy Nintendo, they go, we
They
can
can.
buy Nintendo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, this
See,
money is
you do
insane.
realize what Microsoft is worth can pay off the national debt? Well, could have, not anymore.
No,
Isn't that
but
nuts? Isn't that nuts?
but we're warmongering imperialists, so that's not going to happen. Okay, but
Well, they're trying to be socialists, but hey,
hey,
damn
but
commies.
hey,
Wait, what?
Microsoft worth 2 trillion.
Dang commies.
Facts on
Commies.
facts on
Sorry,
facts on facts based.
let me stop talking about them damn commies. Wait, what?
What? Anyways, this is a gaming podcast. Come on now, sir. Is Apple not
Yes.
bigger? Let's look
America.
at, okay, just for shoots and giggles, Apple net worth.
Wait, who are we looking at? Where are we going? Okay. Apple and Microsoft have the most money. Let's see what just for let's see
Dude,
what Apple's net
Apple's
worth
two
is.
point seven billion. You want no 2.7 trillion, dude.
Apple net
Dude,
worth. Wow, it doesn't even come up. Oh, 2 trillion.
$2.80 trillion, dude.
No, 2 trillion according to NBC and the Wealth Cord.
Well,
That's what
market
it
the
comes up
market
here.
what Googly says. The Googly says 2.8 trillion as of September 12th,
Yeah, but it's
2023.
Google. It's Google.
Unbelievable.
It's Google. Yeah, I'm seeing numbers in between 1 and 3 trillion. I mean,
It's
2.76,
dude.
3.85.
I can't even fathom
It's the
that
numbers
amount of
are.
money. Like that even that amount
I
of
don't
money
need that amount of money.
exists.
I don't need it.
Apple was competing with Amazon to hit the first 1 trillion company. All right, just really quickly here, and we're getting a little bit sidetracked here. We'll do Amazon net worth, and then we'll move on to the next.
Yeah.
1.4 billion or trillion. Okay, Amazon's 1.2. So Apple's worth twice as much as Amazon. It's been over for decades. Huh?
Well, the thing is, Apple keeps selling people the same phone over and over, and now they have tech in it that's 7 years old.
We have
and they're like,
USB-C now, dude. Don't you
I'm like,
realize the power and potential that we have?
I have a backup phone that's
We
like
now
$100
have
something
USB-C.
that has USB-C.
Apple boys. I'm an Apple boy. We got USB-C, guys.
See, I've had it on every one of my phones since I don't know when.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
I think my last Windows phone had it.
Enjoy your bloatware.
Actually, no, it's called Android One. So the best Android experience is Nokia. Nokia is one of the best phones out there. Still.
So, what else do we want to brush up on? Okay, one thing I do want to say about the Xbox, about the X-Bro,
X-Bro
hybrid console.
Hey, we're not that type of podcast. We don't talk about those things. X-Bros.
And Potato goes, we should talk about Apple gaming console. I mean, they could easily compete.
The Pippin? No, they did. They came out with the Pippin. Do you not know the Pippin?
Oh, man.
Do you not know what the Pippin is? Oh, my God.
You've
never heard of the
Pippin
Apple
Man?
Pippin?
The Pippin Man? No, I do not know the Pippin Man, but do you know the Pippin Man?
Yeah, the Apple Pippin.
Apple Pippin. I just, no, shot over my head. But
it's the first Apple video game console. And let me close this one. Stop sharing. Share screen.
So yeah, bring that up. But
Crapopedia.
All I have to say is gaming is going to do cloud gaming. We are going to play devices, and I talked about this in shameless plug my Xbox video. We're just going to be playing games on, and let's hope, and Cody, I told Cody, I'm like, let's hope that we have something better, or was it John, I believe, let's hope we have something better than 5G, because people are going to need to have some sort of wireless connection that will play video games, regardless of your current home internet connection, and you're going to be paying game as a service is going to be $15 a month to stream, and then whatever cost of the game is non-physical.
So Apple wins in the tablet market. Depends on what you call a tablet, because the Surface is leaps and bounds better. But the iPad is just it's an oversized iPhone. It really, that's all that it is.
And
but as you can see, there's the Pippin, so I'm going to remove it now, so now you know.
And
but
Potato says new VR headset is legit or not. I think the Apple's headset is going to be anyway. Yeah, but see, Google Stadia failed. They failed on a lot of levels because they did not release Stadia when their release games were not even functionable. It wasn't even playing correctly. It wasn't optimized.
It had Destiny too.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
The controller looked standard.
I think it's funny that right at the end of the life, if you updated the Stadia controller, you could use it as a Bluetooth and use it on your PC. But if you didn't, it becomes a brick. And it's funny because I was at a game store the other day, a few weeks back, and they had a Stadia controller. And I'm like, I bet this thing wasn't updated. It's a brick now.
Potato Head goes, I want a $70,000 Mac Pro with 900 gigashits of RAM. You know what? Me too. And
What's it gonna do?
not only that, I want that $70,000 Mac Pro with a $45,000 monitor.
Dude, I don't know if I sent you the photo when I was buying my computer, but there's this monitor that is vertical, and it's a curved vertical monitor that they had at Best Buy. It was stupid. I'm like, what's the point? And then the guy was like, there really is no point, but if you want, you can double your screen and watch YouTube at the same time as you're playing your game.
Well, okay, dude. So Samsung has, we're getting a little sidetracked. That's okay, but I want to talk about this real quick. Samsung has this beautifully wide curved monitor, and then you could just rotate it. So when I'm streaming, I could have all my stuff on top of here, and then have this beautiful screen that's super wide and everything. That's as wide as my 28-inch right here, and then have that going, and then I could have all these like little pockets of things moving up on the screen. It's a beautiful monitor, I will say.
Is it really though?
Potato goes, I'm gonna use it to torrent SpongeBob.
People still watch that?
Oh, I love SpongeBob, dude. SpongeBob's
You would.
iconic. It's amazing, dude.
I'm trying to find that article. Okay. It's for some reason I can't find that dang article. Wow, today was a rough day for WWE. After the merger with UFC, they've been releasing people nonstop. I'm sorry for you guys who don't watch wrestling. I just saw an article and I went, "Wow, that's been a rough day for a lot of people." I've been keeping up on it because that's all I've been paying attention to today is wrestling. But all right, I can't find the article that I'm looking for, so oh well.
Beaster Eyes has a good point. Cloud gaming in general was never something I have ever managed to digest. I really feel bad for Kingdom Hearts fandom mutuals who are on Switch. Yeah. Even, here's the thing about Kingdom Hearts. Even people who are fans of Kingdom Hearts say don't play Kingdom Hearts. Like they're just like it's done. It's
very convoluted.
It's so convoluted that it's like just don't even bother. And they're already balls deep into the game. So it's SpongeBob over wrestling. Yes, SpongeBob.
No.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
Do you want me to fire you again? Every episode, I'm like.
Well, at some point it comes up at. At some point, I get fired and rehired.
Every episode, instantly fired and rehired. Every episode. I think that's becoming like one of those repeat gags. Yeah, it's like, and I always have to do. It's one of the I should have went to you're fired like Vince McMahon and did that, and then brought you back again. Hey, look, you got fired twice.
Oh, dude, that's a twofer for today.
And you get rehired.
I so if we actually did without me remembering, we did talk about Microsoft trying to buy Nintendo.
Yes, we did. And you know what else we need to talk about again? Swag. If you haven't already,
yeah, that's
right. You should check out the swag because look at it. Look how awesome this is.
Great segue.
Awesome, especially these legendary shirts, and especially the RedE2Start hoodie. I wish I could make them cheaper. Inflation's been a terrible thing. All the t-shirts used to be $20 a piece, but now they're $24.99. The hoodies used to be $35. Unfortunately, it's just how it is. But hey, look at that awesome shirt.
People realize how much it costs, and these companies that are producing the swag, how much they take from the purchase. Like
I've actually made it so our margins are razor thin on these things. We get almost nothing, but it's more to get it out there, to get the podcast in people's hands and in their minds and stuff like that. This isn't where I care about making money. I just want to see people.
It's nice to have, and it's an option.
Yes. So do us all a solid, and pick up this shirt right here, and you can get it in all the sizes, even up to 4X. What is 4XT?
A sheet, a bed sheet.
Wait. So we got extra large, 2XL, 3XL, 4XL, 5XL, LT. Are these trucks? LT, XLT,
Hey, but you know what, though?
2XT,
Speaking of
3XT.
trucks, you can get our Ready to Start podcast in a trucker's hat.
Yes, driven by a guy who drives a truck. You guys didn't know that I have a truck? See, right there. Ready to Start podcast.
Not only
They're
did they
going to
not,
get tired
not
of us.
only do
And
they
look,
not
look
know
at the
that you drive a
quality.
truck,
Look at the quality.
they don't know that you actually used to work for Microsoft too.
Yes, for those people who didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I have so many inside connections because I used to work for Microsoft. Wow.
Potato Head goes,
Okay.
I'm going to buy some swag so Click can eat it.
Do it.
Anyways,
Do it.
back to the topics.
You know what? How about you know what, Creamy Potato? Buy him a shirt. Buy him a shirt and send it to him. But like whatever
Yeah.
size he wears, one smaller, so it looks like he's like man boobs and everything. Yeah.
I send this guy a photo. It's got a geotag on it, and he picks out a couple houses, and he goes, "So which one's yours?" I go, "You SOB, dude. You freaking SOB." We had a good laugh. We had a good laugh.
I wouldn't even need to do that because you've just said, this is where I live. This is my house. Here's the map. I went, okay.
Potato goes, his meek 5'10" frame, bro. I'm 5'11". Also, tell your mom I said hi. She follows me on Instagram and my social medias.
Wait, 5'11"? That's short.
You guys suck. Both you
I'm
guys
5'12".
are over. You're like 6 feet and over, so you guys
6 feet.
can suck it. All right, you guys can suck it.
No, it's too low. Sorry, too tall to do that. Actually, you'd be the right height, wouldn't you? Whoa! Good night, everybody.
Wow.
So yeah. But yes, okay. So thank you guys. Buy a shirt, buy a hoodie, buy whatever, a coffee mug. Okay, I swear that's not the last time we're done pitching our merch.
Okay. But
so
what do we have for Switch 2 rumors?
Okay, so I couldn't actually find the article that I was looking for because there's inundated with articles right now. But it looks like, and if you've been on, apparently Spawn Wave and RGT have been covering it like there's no tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to be covering that more than the Xbox leaks. You know, my channel, you guys seem to really, really love the Xbox stuff. So that's why I cover it more. It gets more views on my channel. It is what it is. But it looks like everything that was kind of leaked is kind of true. So Nintendo hasn't said no to anything. And the more and more it comes out, it looks like it's solid. I've seen a couple of articles. I saw one from comicbook.com, Tom's Guide.
I've never heard of Tweet. I'm bringing up an
article.
Yeah,
I saw that one too. Yeah, and I've never heard of them.
Dude, what is this website, dude?
Yeah, and I was even looking at, I was trying to find it on
PC stuff, man. RTX 4090, 4070. They talk about Elon Musk, gaming GPUs, SSDs. This is like, this is okay. I mean, I'm not a fan of the name, but all right. I mean, they have stuff on here. They make content.
Hey, look at that. 100% of people said yes, and they clicked the like button. Thank you, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you click the like button. I'm going to start another poll right now.
So, Nintendo 2 Switch rumors are swirling following the leak that the developers were shown next-generation consoles at Gamescom 2023. We did lightly talk about this. Was it last week's podcast?
Yep.
And we're starting to hear more that back up previous predictions. So they're talking Breath of the Wild running near 4K at 60 FPS. Guess what? A PC can do that in a freaking heartbeat. So I'm not gonna be excited and go, whoa, Breath of the Wild's running at 60 FPS at 4K on the new console. It should have ran that way when it initially came out.
I get 2017. It was running on 2015 hardware.
No, it was running on 2013 hardware, dude.
Was it really 2013?
Yes.
I thought it was 2015 hardware. Ooh.
That NVIDIA chipset is from 2013, and the system came out 2 years after. So you were already in expired hardware, dude, when the Switch was even released.
Speaking of that, have you seen the visuals for Mortal Kombat 1 on the Switch?
Oh, it's laughable. But, dude, I commented on
murky.
this. I commented this on X. I was like, people are going to complain if it wasn't on the Switch. and people are complaining when it is on the Switch. Guess what? Pick one. Stop being a bunch of pussies.
I got it on Series X and it plays fantastic. The game
Yeah.
is fantastic, except for a few faces are a little weird looking, and Megan Fox's voice is terrible. And I'm so glad you covered that.
Dude, it is cringe, guys. I at the video, and I was joking. I texted Logan earlier. I'm like, dude, this video I posted on the Megan Fox cringe on how shitty her voice acting is. I dropped the S bomb. Sorry, I had to. It went from I go to bed. It goes from 5 views to almost 1,000. I wake up later today and it's like almost at 1,000 views. And people,
See,
the
that's what you should
consensus,
do. You should take naps after every time you post a video.
and that does it. It's listen, Megan Fox is gorgeous. Also, terrible actress, and Hollywood sucks. And rant over. It's
Well, Chris
terrible.
Pratt's awesome.
Chris
I like
Pratt's
Chris Pratt.
amazing. Chris Pratt is amazing. Henry
I like Chris
Cavill, we
Pratt.
talked about his
Yes.
beautiful jawline, genuine man, Henry Cavill.
You know, I wish I had a jawline like that. It's why I grow a beard, because I don't have one.
Yeah, that's why I kind of just
So it
keep
looks
this
like I do?
going to hide my jawline.
See, it looks like I have one with a beard, and I'm like, And I trimmed my beard the other day because it was kind of going really long right here. It was really weird, but yep.
So no, there are actually good, like legit good, genuine, wholesome men and women in Hollywood, and we don't hear about them because
Or
they're
they get
chill
kicked out,
and they're cool,
like
and then Hollywood
like
gets
Kevin
them
Sorbo got kicked out.
Kevin Sorbo, one of my favorite Hercules
Hercules.
ever, man. I grew up watching Hercules, man.
Yep.
I loved that movie, but just because
TV show.
his opinion is slightly different than Hollywood's, he gets kicked out. And what does this guy do? He's like, I'll just make my own production studio and make my own
Oh,
movies.
Sorbo Studios, yeah.
Yeah.
So
good
but
for him.
yeah, apparently you were watching the same thing I was
Oh,
watching.
we were yesterday. We absolutely were.
Yeah. Oh, where are we now? We went
We are going on.
sidetracked.
Okay. This is kind of my fault. I went on a side quest here, ladies and gentlemen. This does
Too
happen.
early for the side quest.
A little early for the side quest,
Yeah.
so I went off on a side quest and accepted the rant decision on the discussion.
Admonish. I need an admonish button.
Admonishment. The fake Jean-Claude Van Damme voice in Mortal Kombat. Dude, Isaac, that's, I think, legit.
Okay, I covered that. I covered that, and
Okay.
I was like, it doesn't look like him, and it doesn't sound like him. It's like a weird version of him from Bloodsport, but apparently it was
Exactly.
his voice. But the thing is, his voice, it sounds like, was it phoned in and then fixed with AI later? Because there are points in time it
Dude,
does not sound like him.
Because I watched a... All right, did we cover the news? Are we side questing now? Are we just going to go on a side quest?
Okay, you know what? We covered enough Nintendo stuff. We talked about it.
We'll
Side
start
quest.
we'll start going back
Woo!
into Nintendo, but like welcome to let's just go straight into the side quest because that's where it's turning into.
Okay, 48 minutes of what we meant to talk about.
Yeah, and
And
we
then don't
usually
worry,
dedicate
we
an
will
hour,
cover more merch.
But yeah, so and we will. Ed Boon, by the way, my buddy met him. Shout out Ninja Turtles. Came into
Nice.
the Apple store one time, and he didn't want to be that guy, but he comes in quite often at the one my buddy manages, and he's like, I gotta finally say what's up to this guy. And he went up to him. He's like, hey, listen, man, I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, thank you for just giving us these amazing games and it being part of my childhood, et cetera, et cetera. He said that he is like the nicest dude ever.
But he's from Texas.
But he's here in Chicago. NetherRealm.
Is it?
Yes, NetherRealm is here in Chicago. I had a friend that worked at NetherRealm, and they're here.
Oh,
but
they
NetherRealm
were
used
supposed
to
to
be Midway.
move. They were supposed to move to Texas or something like that, and then the whole Midway thing, and then something like that.
Well, they used to be Midway. Midway made, I think, a lot
Right.
of pinball.
Midway was in
games.
Austin? Oh, no, Acclaim
Midway-
was in Austin.
Yeah, Midway was always Chicago based. Midway
Okay.
has always been Chicago based. So, yeah, and just Midway turned into NetherRealm, and they
Mhm.
just really, I like.
WB acquired them and blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah, that's right. WB did. When WB acquired Midway, is that when they changed their name to NetherRealm Studios?
Yep. Well, no, they weren't. They were technically. They were just Williams at that point. They really
Williams.
didn't have
That's
a
it.
name.
That's right. Thank you. It was Williams. Yes.
And Midway owned all of them, but once what do you call it? Once Warner Brothers bought all the Midway stuff, a lot of the Midway stuff, and gave them their own studio and everything, that's when they rebranded to NetherRealm Studios, who makes Mortal Kombat and Injustice. So.
And you know, I think that's fair. I appreciate the rebranding, and also I'm just super proud that they're here in Chicago, and they represent Chicago very very well here.
Yeah, considering what I've heard about Chicago, especially lately.
It's not good, but hey, it's not New York.
It,
At least it's not New York.
that ain't saying much.
I know. I know. Believe
Hey,
me, I know. I live here. I live here.
you know what's better?
Hmm.
Florida. Florida man.
Well, you have giant mosquitoes and alligators that freaking kill people. So, hey, why not?
Did I
I do
ever
like
send you that
Florida.
photo? Did I ever send you that photo from when I moved in? No, I think that was no. That was before we became friends. When I first moved in, there's a lake out near my house, like a small one, like more like a
Full of
retention
things
pond.
that are
But
going to freaking kill
there was a
you.
gator. There was a gator came out. I'm like, oh wow, there's a gator. I had to call animal control, and they're like, oh, we'll get out there. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks.
Did they ever get out there, dude? You know how many?
Yeah, they did.
They really
Gator
went out
was
there.
gone.
The scary thing is, jokes aside, I think you have. I think an alligator eats 1 to 2 children out there a year. That's reported. Okay, that's reported. That is terrifying.
Dogs. They eat a lot of dogs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen that. I've seen that.
yeah.
Also, you live in Florida. Why are you walking your dog next to a body of water? Hello.
Yeah, okay. If someone living in Florida, if you didn't walk your dog next to a body of water, you wouldn't walk your dog.
I guess.
We've got a lot of lakes and ponds and beaches and everything here. I mean, we're half the state is Everglades, dude.
I hear the
But yeah,
Everglades are beautiful.
yeah, I've been to the Everglades a number of times. Airboat rides, that's always fun. That's when I lived in South Florida, but I don't. I don't. I will say it's fun. And yes, I do love Florida orange juice. It is the best orange juice ever. I'm one of those people that loves orange juice. So
Doesn't your state flag literally have oranges in it?
orange tree, I think it is.
Yeah. Right?
I can't remember. Or was it orange blossom? But I just noticed as soon as we went to the side quest, our viewers dropped by half.
Yeah, it happens. That's fine.
It's funny because last week, that's when everybody was wild. And you noticed that only two of our regulars are here tonight?
You got John hanging out, and
John, Cody. I'm glad Beast is
yeah,
here.
John and
That's
Cody.
cool to see him.
We're grateful that Beast is here. We appreciate you, man.
So yeah, but wow, oh, I guess they're like, oh, they're not on yet. They don't usually start till 9:30.
Oh yeah,
Nine
that's true too.
forty-five.
Gosh, what was the latest that we? What's the latest that we've started before in the past?
9:30.
We've started at 9:30 before.
9:30,
Oh,
9:40.
that would be
Yeah.
8:30 my time. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. All right. Fair enough.
Oh, look who's here. Speak of the devil. Dave's here. Hey, Dave. We were just talking about everyone
All right,
who
Dave.
arrives late
There we go. There we go.
because they think we start later, and today we actually started on time.
Yeah.
So we're already like an hour in, and people are gonna be like, "You're gonna see Grim, and you're gonna see D-Man." They're like, "Wait, an hour? What? Wait, when did they start? They don't usually start till 9:30,
I think we're
9:15
tightening it up,
sometimes."
and we're going to get really back on schedules soon. And I know it's important to have schedules and everything like that. And
Yeah. So all you guys know that hey, Thursday 8:30, pull out your phone, turn on your pooters, turn on your TVs. Do you realize how many people actually watch us on their TVs?
that's kind of wild. Do you
It's
have stats for that?
cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, I have to pull it up, but yes, I can't see per video, but I can see in general, and so can you to see how many people
I'm gonna have to check
watch on
that
their
out.
TV and whatnot.
That's pretty dang cool, man. That's really cool. Shout out to anybody right now or watching later on TV. We appreciate you. That's pretty damn. I never would think that somebody would be sitting there and watching me on their TV. So if you're one of those people, we appreciate you.
I normally watch most of my videos I'll watch them on phone, my computer, or my TV. But mainly on my TV. While I'm just chilling in between game sessions when I'm taking a break, I'll watch most of my stuff on my Xbox. So
Hmm.
it'll be on my TV. So yeah. Oh, and you know what? Uh,
Dave.
how can you watch this on Spotify?
Oh,
What
he
are you gonna
loves just
watch
jabbing. He just loves just giving you a little jab.
on an? He's gonna watch us on an audio platform. He's listening with his eyes.
Listening with his eyes.
Speak of that, you know we haven't talked about yet
Mm.
merch.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about this by the way, guys. Did you know we
So
have some new merch?
we have some great new merch. They finally gave us hats. We've got all kinds of great hats. You see these?
I will
See these?
say that
The
switch
switch
case pretty
is
dang cool,
growing
man.
on you the more you look at it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, I like the sticker bombing things. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's got that feel. So it's really cool.
yeah. That's kind of what I was going with it. And once I found the the what do you call it art? The what looked like the clip art for the thumbs up. I was like, okay. I was gonna draw it, pull out my surface and everything, but I found a good one, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going with that. So be legendary. You got the RBGs, all the good stuff. So yes, you guys can buy that. I just wish. Oh, and look, it comes in different colors. You can get it in purple, or you can get it in
That
dark
purple
blue.
is actually pretty dope. I like the purple.
I wanted to put it in pink for you because I know how much you love
I
pink,
love
but it looked
pink.
terrible in
I
pink.
freaking love pink. Depends on
It's
which pink too, but the purple's better. But also, you can always go with the classic, just black to go with just to be neutral, so that you can that your controller sticks and everything
and these
don't
epic
look off.
be legendary shirts.
Look at that, it was established in 2019, huh?
Yes, it was. Well, that's when I came up with it originally. Did you know Red Bandana Gaming started with me and two of my friends, and we started on Instagram. And then about a year later, not a year later, it was almost sorry. We came up with the idea in 2018, but we didn't do anything until 2019. So I'm not going to say it was established in 2018 because our first actual content came up in February of 2019. But I think I created the Instagram in 2018, but there was no content. So is it really established? You know what I mean? So, but I established it. And yes, you need to buy a shirt in 4XT. What the frick is 4XT? I'm
A
still
tent.
gone. I'm still
It's a tent.
S. You got small, you got medium, you got large, extra large, 2XL, 3XL, 4XL, 5XL, LT. That's a Chevy. That's a truck. Here we go. XLT. That's a it's not a Ford. And then 2XT and those are Dodges, right? God, that's nuts. So, yes. Okay. Now,
So
thank you guys so much. Bye. Bye. Have you bought yet? Cool. You have. All right, we'll come back to that. We're
so
not done. We're
in
not
the
done.
meantime, as we were plugging the merch, I logged into ChatGPT, okay,
Oh,
for
I'm sorry.
funsies, and I need a slogan.
Extra tall.
Oh man.
So they're really long, so it's like a dress. So I can get it from my wife and it'll be like a dress.
So I asked ChatGPT, I'm like, I need a sorry, my throat. It's like really dry tonight, guys. Sorry. I'm like, I need a slogan.
John, my wife was my first subscriber, but thank you. You were second.
Some of these are pretty good, dude. You want to hear it?
Can
Level
can
up
you
your
bring
ears with Ready to Start podcast. Unlocking the world of gaming, one podcast at a time. Press start to Ready to Start podcast.
That's terrible.
Your weekly quest for gaming knowledge. That's not bad. Bringing the game to your headphones. God, that's fucking stupid. I'm
Is,
sorry, dude. I'm
is
so
this gonna
sorry. That is freaking dumb.
is this gonna be your new catchphrase?
I'm so-
Is that what you're looking for?
dude.
Bringing the game to your headphones. Ready to
Bringing the
start
game to your headphones.
podcast.
Click to enlarge. Oh, I'm sorry. That is so dumb, but also funny at the same time. I mean, it gave me over 20. It gave me over 20. I'm just like looking over here. Epic moments, epic conversations. Your passport to gaming worlds. Council in, volume up. Dude,
I like that,
dude,
but it's
that's
really
awesome.
long. But I
Dude,
like
that was good. Council in, volume up. Oh my God, dude. I'm sorry. I'm getting way too entertained by this, guys, as you can see.
Hold on to that one. We need to use that.
Dude, council in, volume up. Dude. Your controller
not
to
even
gaming
plug-in.
insights.
Wow, your controller to gaming insights.
Here's a good one.
It could be worse.
Leveling up your podcast playlist. That's pretty good, dude. That's the best one yet. That's the best one.
You know what? I might use that as our description underneath the podcast and leveling up your podcast.
It could be an inside joke for everybody who's here to witness this. Just like throw it in there. Leveling up your podcast playlist.
You know what? I'm actually going to go over here, go to YouTube, go to your channel.
Oh, here's a cute one. Your PodQuest for all things gaming.
Your PodQuest? Your PodQuest?
For everything gaming.
PodQuest. Wow. Okay.
That's pretty good.
That hurt my brain. Oh,
okay.
What was it? What was the good one? What was the good one? Leveling up what? Your podcast experience?
Leveling up your podcast playlist. Are you fixing it right now?
Yep.
I have so many freaking highlights from this. This is ridiculous.
Your PodQuest? Your PodQuest playlist.
Leveling up your PodQuest. Oh god.
PodQuest. PodQuest playlist. So if you know, you know. There you go. Your PodQuest. There you go. That's the new description on the channel. Leveling up your PodQuest playlist. We just mixed the two. We just
mixed it up. I was just about to say, dude, we just made something.
Right, hey, Dave, thank you. Got to go to work. We'll listen on my way. Thank you. My question is for everyone. What are you waiting to buy for Black Friday?
Ooh, man, we're going all the way there already, huh? Well, I mean, it's November, so we have a month and a half. We have almost a month, actually, so... no, we have almost 2 months.
There's nothing I want. So it's probably, if those controllers come out, the PlayStation controllers, I'll pick up the red one. And then if the blue and gray ones are out and they're on sale, that's when I'll buy those.
Do they ever have the PS5 controllers on sale? And if they are, what are they, $10 off?
They're about $10 to $15 off, yeah.
That's not too bad, I guess, if you're jonesing for another controller.
Here we go. My chat's doing that thing again. Have you guys
more NASCAR diecasts so I can get to Logan's Switch collection?
Have any of you guys been seeing the bombardment of Chris D'Elia ads on YouTube?
Chris D'Elia?
Yeah, all over my YouTube. It's like that's all. I'm like, all right, you want me to go see it?
Well,
but it's not even in person. It's on like it's a special.
Here's the thing. There's some very heavy allegations against him and some very, very upfront evidence that these allegations are true. I unsubscribed from him, and I thought he was pretty funny. And I used to listen to his stuff all the time.
I haven't heard from him in years. But I didn't even know
after I saw some pretty predominant evidence on the allegations that he's accused of, I'm like, you know what? I don't need to watch him anymore, dude.
Let me guess. Youngins.
Yes.
Of course.
Not only that,
let's moving
but
on.
Like multiple, like having like a little thing, like he wanted to like have his own little group.
Nah, I'm good.
Legal. I will say this: the allegations are that these girls are legal, that they made their own decisions, but he wanted to have a special little group.
Okay. We could talk about something else.
Let's talk about something. Scarlet Nexus. I keep seeing that game go on sale on my Steam. I hear fantastic things about it.
I've had it and never played it.
It goes on sale.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Yeah, it does go on sale quite a bit, whether you're getting it physical or yes.
MJ.
What have you walked into? me telling this guy to stop talking about. I had no clue about
a certain comedian,
Dalia, and he was informing me what he was. I was like, no, no, because I'm seeing the ads all over the place. I'm like, no, 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 no. Hee haw, hee haw, hee haw. No, you know. So yeah, I have no clue. I just remember him about a decade ago.
But
But
so
yeah,
so so I guess what Scarlet Nexus is a challenging game.
it's from my understanding, it's a manga, or I shouldn't say manga,
It's an
anime
anime.
style
Yeah, and
version of a Souls game, but not
really
so
okay.
solely that it's crap.
Hmm.
So yeah.
You know what I wanted to get into? Speaking anime style games, um, the people that made that gotcha game, the type of um those
Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact. Thank you.
Yeah, they have a new one that
They have
just came out.
yeah,
Something.
something railway or something.
Yeah,
That looked that it piqued my interest. I was like,
it's supposedly turn based too.
yeah, yeah. It looks
Yeah,
and obviously it
my,
looks
my
gorgeous.
buddy Lich, he told me about it, and it's supposed to be on PlayStation and PC, but it was only out on PC at the time. And I think I just recently downloaded it on PlayStation, but I haven't
Well,
played
it's
it
free.
because
It's a free
my
to
life is
play.
Exo Primal.
Yeah,
It's
you're on the
Mortal
Exo
Kombat
Primal.
and Exo Primal. That's it. That's it. I beat Mortal Kombat 1, went back to Exo Primal. You know what else I've been playing?
Hmm.
Exo Primal.
Oh, Exo Primal, huh? No, I really like these Genshin Impact uh
Gotcha Impact.
Gotcha Impact. What is it? It's MiYoYo developers are
I think
MiYoYo.
that's the
They make
company. Yeah,
$1 billion on this game of these
they
games.
they're a Chinese company, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm trying. Here's the thing. I'm a sucker.
We know that. You paused too long. You paused too long. You asked for it.
I was gonna say I'm a sucker for beautiful anime women, man. I'm kind of a weeb in that aspect, but yeah,
We know that. That's a fact.
you got
That
me.
what? Why do you think everybody kind of figured it out that there's a reason you have a green screen because we know what's on the wall behind it?
You don't want to see my anime pillowcase collection. I'll tell you
Yes,
this:
we
my
do.
body pillows are my privacy and mine for mine only.
Then why do you have to show them to everybody that you talk to? You're like, hey, you're my friend now. Look at all these pillows. Why do they have holes in them? Don't worry about it.
Oh boy.
That's what he did. He did.
Isaac goes, "What's Exo Primal?"
What?
Yes, thank you,
Only the
Beast. Hey,
greatest game in
Beast
the
knows
world?
what's up. Beast supports me and and my anime girls. Oh, I love them. I freaking love them, dude.
You know what's better than anime girls?
Hmm.
Real women. Like I have a wife. It's
What's
so
that?
much better.
What's
It's
that?
it's so good. You should try to get one of those. It makes life so easy. I
Hmm.
don't care what the internet says.
Hmm.
It makes life
Can you
easy.
can you
Like
order them on Amazon?
easy rental. I'm sure you can. You can order anything on Amazon. Just type in wife. I need one.
Look at them on a Prime sale, maybe. You know.
Prime Day. I hear there's a Prime Day coming up, like the 10th or the 11th, something like
Oh
that, of
man. Oh,
October.
is there actually a Prime Day coming? Because
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
legit good deals on Prime days.
Because my wife is throwing me a 40th birthday party because being I'm being a 40-year-old man soon. That made no sense.
Oh,
And
speak, dude. Go ahead. Sorry. I'll
no, I was gonna say we were looking for she's gonna do He-Man themed because He-Man's turning 40 or
Nice,
is
nice,
40. So am I, and I found a 40th anniversary He-Man shirt on Amazon. So
nice.
I don't know if I want to wait till the Amazon to see if it goes on sale. I might just buy it so I don't take the risk of not getting it.
That's great. The game I was thinking of was called Honkai Star Rail.
Yes, but he
Not
does.
everyone who loves anime chicks hugs pillows. Well,
He does. He does. But he does more than hug him. Wow, look at the big spot that just
I don't
came
know
up in
I
yours.
don't know
What were
how
you
that I don't
doing?
know where that came from, dude. Was that a sign
That
of
was,
something?
this was a big white spot or greenish. Wait,
Gosh,
what are we
there was
doing here?
something I
What
was
is this?
going to say and I forgot.
I
Revy from
don't.
Black Lagoon is just so cool. A lot of people have love Faye from Cowboy Bebop. I do like Faye from Cowboy Bebop.
Never seen either of them.
Oh, dude, if you have, dude, listen,
I'm
if you
not a big
haven't seen
anime guy.
Cowboy Bebop, it's as good and
Look
It's
what's
as good as
behind me.
everybody,
Am I a big anime guy?
dude.
I got Power Rangers, I got Ninja Turtles, and He-Man. He-Man over here, He-Man over there. Come on. And
You,
I watch wrestling.
oh man. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Um, that guy's gonna pack up to Central Florida tomorrow, but I'll rewatch it tomorrow. John, we appreciate you, man. Thank you.
See you. No, I'll see you this weekend, John. Good. Glad you were here. I'm so glad you actually stopped by and stayed in as long as you can. With I know you do have to get up early, but thank you so much. And oh wow, we're only at an hour and 10 minutes. I thought, wow, I actually thought we were longer than that.
We're gonna have to cut this in like 5 minutes.
You know, you know what we forgot to talk about? There's one thing we forgot to talk about, and I don't believe we did.
Did we mention our merch?
Merch. Yes, we totally forgot to mention the merch. See, there's merch. You guys need to buy merch in 4XT, in truck sizes, in five
buy
truck
yourself,
sizes.
Yeah. Use it as a blanket if you want.
A dress.
Stay yourself.
I'm actually. I want to know.
Of course, you would use it as a dress.
It's like 4XT. Like my wife could actually have a T-shirt, like a dress, a Ready to Start podcast dress.
Dude, I think a 4XT would fit like a dress on me, dude. Not gonna lie. I don't.
Well, you're kind of short.
Yeah, 5'11". Way to set the standards, man. Way when people are watching this and people are like 5'11". 5'11". I'm short. I'm nothing. I'm nothing now. I'm 5'11". Tell you, 5'11" is
shorter than me.
You fucking dick.
Language there, good sir.
I know. I'm sorry. I let a couple F-bombs go. I'm sorry, but we should be okay. I think we'll be okay. No?
Well, we're late enough. No one's
my
watching.
fault, and I'll make sure.
Well, the numbers have gone up since I've started talking about the merch.
Oh, wow.
So
get yourself a hat.
It reminds me of Nick Jackson, merch freak. Well, if you know AEW, you know what that is. And being the elite. So yes, get some awesome hats.
I'm 3 inches taller than you. Congratulations, man. Okay. Oh, so I was
I'm not going anywhere with that. It's only 3 inches. I'm much more than 3 inches.
Oh boy. And you're
legendary.
And I'm the one who dropped the F-bombs.
Yeah, but what are you talking about?
Let that sink in. Let it sink in.
Okay,
Thank you,
Elon.
Potato. Thank you,
Elon.
Potato. But what I did want to say,
the older
though,
merch,
there was a
the
funny
newer merch
comment.
is so much cooler.
I don't know what video it was. If it was on mine or your video, they're like, these guys need to get out of their mom's basement and blah blah blah. It was just something ridiculous.
No, I didn't see that.
These guys have nothing. It was VR. It had to do with a VR video that either I posted or you posted. I think it was on my end.
You did that one, yeah.
And the guy's like, these guys have no idea, have never played VR games, and they need to get out of their mom's basement. I responded with, I go, a really good VR game is Half-Life Alex. I think you should check it out.
I saw that one.
I go, also, we are 2 grown men who own our own homes. Like, dude, like, come on.
And I live in Florida. We don't have basements.
Yeah, it's like, what are you 12, dude? And just discovered these guys got to get out of their mom's basement. Dude, you're talking to 2 grown. You're commenting on a video with 2 grown men, like
almost 40-year-old men.
Almost 40. Like I have to play that card. Like, come on, dude.
I'm like, it's not that I don't just I'm married, have my own home, own vehicle, own business.
Oh, dude, you got to get out of your mom's
but
basement.
I live in my mom's basement.
You got to get out of your mom's basement.
My mom doesn't even have a basement.
Oh, dude, it's so funny.
If my mom had a basement, it would be underwater.
Yeah.
It's Miami.
That's funny.
So,
hey,
25. Right. You're a youngin', aren't you?
Yeah, you're a youngin'.
I remember when I was 25. Not really. What year is this? What year was I 25? So that was, I guess that would be, what, 15 years ago?
I'm just checking out
2007.
Phase of Pure Beauty, by the way, she is. Makoto from Ghost in the Shell 2, yes. Not to forget May from Fatal Fury. Well, we all love May.
Everybody loves May.
May's got them bajunga jungs, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Those milk jugs.
What are you, 5?
Yes.
You're a 5-year-old that doesn't live in his mom's basement.
I'm looking up Revy right now from Black Lagoon. Because I'm curious.
Ah.
I don't know what she. Ooh, yeah, she smoked. Okay. Got the Dos Pistales.
With that being said, everybody, you know what you should do? It's that time of the night. Buy merch, hats. I'm really pushing the hats, but you should go with the Be Legendary shirts. Everybody be legendary and ready to start.
I
I
really do
love
love
this
that
mug.
coffee
I'm
mug.
digging that mug.
I'm
Like
really
the more
digging the
I
mug.
see it, and
Hmm.
I have coffee like quite often. Not every day. My wife is an everyday drinker, so I might
I am, but I
coffee
have like a
of
couple too.
coffee.
I
That
have a
sounded
couple or two.
terrible. Yeah, so that's really cool. And this shirt is really cool, by the way. I do have this shirt. I have that shirt, and so does my wife. I wore that to MegaCon, but I will definitely be buying this shirt. And which Be Legendary shirt do you like better? This one? I think it's pretty cool. And this
I
one
like the
comes in
other one
different colors.
with the established on 2018. I think it was. I
Yeah,
like the other one.
I did the black stroke in order for it to
I like the
stand out a
purple.
little better.
Reminds me of Twitch, which I like. I like that Twitch purple. I do like that color. I have shirts in that color that I wear when I go over to
So I
conventions.
think
But
this one is
this is
really cool.
that's a really good one.
So and then if you want,
Potato
there's the
goes.
hoodie.
If I buy the merch, will you guys sign it when I buy it? Yeah,
Yes.
but you're gonna have to ship it. You're gonna you're gonna buy it. They're going to print it, and you're gonna get it shipped, and then you gotta ship it here to Chicago, and then you gotta ship it to Florida, and then like it's a whole big fiasco thing.
Unless you want to, we should do a. You know what? I've heard that we should do meetups, and I'm like, why? We're no geeks and gamers. We're not big enough.
Yeah, we're not.
I
Yeah.
think I think we have. If you combine all of our platforms, we're still a little under 10K
Well,
combined with
dude,
all of
no.
our.
I mean, we're well over. I have 10,000 for on TikTok. I have
Oh, you
1,600
have
on
10,000 on your TikTok.
10,300 on my TikTok. I have
So we're almost 20K altogether.
9,400 on my Instagram, and then 1,600 on.
Wow,
Yeah.
you've got on those. You've got me slaughtered. On Instagram, I only have. I've not been able to break 650. Not. It just no matter how much I've got posts scheduled every day, can't
Well,
break
dude,
650.
it's quite
But on my
interesting.
personal one, I'm 1,000 plus going up every day. Don't know
My
why.
my
And I
my
almost never post.
my content is very much of a pretty large dichotomy. When it's like a dichotomy. Like there's different
Mhm.
people that come in and hang out with me on TikTok when I do TikTok live streams. Like it's
Right.
completely, it's so much different. And then when I do my regular streams, some of those people have come over to my streams, and it does trickle down a little bit. But I will say, I if I could, I would rather have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube than 10,000 people on TikTok.
I I
You
feel
know,
you because you also make money on YouTube.
yeah. Honestly, it's always better when people are are themselves. I love all of football, anime, wrestling, cartoons, music, movies, and video games, and it's what makes me happy and content. Yes, yes, and never have any shame on that. Okay,
Nope.
because people that I talk to when I talk about my collectibles and gaming stuff, I call it my vagina repellent and stuff like that, and they laugh, but I own it. When I have guests here and they come into my office and they're like, "Oh wow, look at this," I own it, and
Yeah,
own your geek, be
I
proud
do
of
the
it.
same thing.
It makes you
People come in, their
interesting.
jaws drop,
Yeah, it
and
makes
I'm
you
like,
interesting
yeah,
and
I'm a
fun and
geek.
unique. And don't think, I'll tell you this from personal experience. If you're a dude and you don't think you'll have a girlfriend because you have all these geek collectibles, let me tell you, it's not true. It is not true. This man's freaking married, okay?
5 years in December.
And I might be single, but I'm telling you right now, that's when I have guests come by, it's the first thing I show them. And trust me,
And the second one is his toes.
it is.
Weird. He
I have
told
a
me the
big
story.
I have a really weird big toenail on my right big toe. It's my right big toe.
Oh, I thought it was your left. I thought it
Well,
was your
you were
left. See,
mistaken.
now
That's
screw
okay.
that. I don't care. Tonight, I'm going. I thought it was the left.
You subscribe to my secret OnlyFans account?
Oh, I thought it was only Fords. Oh, that's what that is. Shh. No, I hate Ford.
When does
If you couldn't tell.
potato asks, when does the bathwater merch drop? Soon, actually. Thank you.
I take showers.
I'm
I
still
take
bottling.
showers.
I'm still bottling because I know it's going to be huge. I have a whole system and everything like that. So
Well, it helps with your creamy potatoes.
yes, I can't believe that. That and farts in a jar, dude. Come on.
I fart a lot. I fart a lot. I'm gassy. I'm a gassy Irishman.
It's such a scam. You really think all those girls are farting in jars and sending them to
I
people?
I don't care, but it's gross.
It is
And
gross.
hey, hustle. Sure.
Get that hustle, girl
Hey,
or
if
guy.
they want to if they want to scam some people and people want to be scammed, sure,
It
good for
has to be
them.
one of the
Good for them.
greatest e-girl grifts ever, farting in jars. You know they're not farting in those jars.
And even if they are, as a guy getting it, it's like, oh my god,
Hey
oh,
man, there's people
what's he
out there.
doing,
They're
man?
selling them. Anyways, okay.
So,
So anyways, okay, we gotta end this soon. We gotta
yeah,
end
I
this.
did not think that we would end the night with a conversation about e-girl farts. So let's do this. Go ahead, read that, Nick.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks everyone. That's truly considerate of you all. To be honest, I did. It was cyber when I was younger, and then yeah, of course, same here. And then more reason I stayed single. One of them hated me watching anime. Sadly. Then guess what? That's not a person you should be with. If they don't like you because you watch anime, that is a huge red flag. And these are things
I
that
had
you
an
learn
ex
when you get
broke up
older and you have more
when I was
relationships over
young,
time. Hmm?
right out of high school. I had a chick break up with me because I was playing too much Metal Gear Solid 3. Because I beat the game instead of for like a week. I had gotten it. I was working at GameStop at the time, and she broke up with me because of that. And I went, it was a good game. It was one of
Well,
my favorite games of all time, so I guess it was worth it.
Well, and I'll say this, and this is maybe a little bit like this is like kind of like going a little bit away from like the gaming nerd stuff. I got back with my ex girlfriend this year, and she could not stand that I was best friends with lesbian women that I'm standing up in their wedding. She couldn't stand it, and I know that that was one of the main reasons why she's like,
Was she just jealous?
she's not a good person. Okay,
Well, yeah, I know the
just in
stories.
general, there's a lot of really great things I could say about her, but the bad things are just too powerful and overwhelming. So yeah, these type of things, it's like come on. But
Mhm.
Metal Gear Solid over. But just over time, as you get older and you have more relationships with people, you start to learn these red flags and go, okay, then I can't. This is somebody that I can't be with. And unfortunately, there was incompatibility there for you and the girl that didn't like you playing Metal Gear or the girl that didn't like you watching anime. And guess
Hey,
what? You're
if
saving
none of that
yourself a
stupid stuff
bigger
happened,
headache.
I wouldn't have found the greatest wife I could ever ask for. The
Exactly.
greatest woman. I am happy as a pig in shit. Yes, I'm going to say it. There you go. I'm going to end it with that. And there's one thing I forgot to mention.
End it. We're gonna end it on that.
Merch.
Whatever. Oh yeah, the merch. Okay, that's the last
So
one. That's the last one we're doing.
make sure you buy some legendary merch, especially one that says "Ready to Start" podcast, because "Ready to Start" is epic. You got even if you want, you can get the retro logo, and that's not going to be available forever. Nick and I were talking. I'm like, nope, this is only for a short time for the OGs. So if you're one of the OGs, which you know who you are, buy it. Otherwise, it's only the current one. This is going forward. This is going forward. And with that being said, I have a special announcement that I'm actually going to make. So, yes, with everybody talking about, I am looking into how to put these episodes on Spotify. I'm also going to create a Rumble page, which is strictly the podcast. And depending on how big the podcast is, we might do an extra segment over there because I don't have a way to put it on the website. And I know there are some things that, you know, we keep it family friendly on YouTube. And over there, we can let you guys just talk about whatever you want. So I was thinking about that and trying to broaden our footprint. So we're on every social media you can think of. We've got Red Bandana Gaming on YouTube, on Facebook, on Threads, on Instagram, on X, on what are the other ones? We're on everything. So I figured, hey, let's put it out there. Let's hit the widest variety of people we can get to and just say, hey, gaming is awesome. And so are we.
Nice. I like it.
No, wait, what is our new thing? What is our new thing called? Hold on, wait, where is it? Oh no, it didn't save it.
It didn't save
It
it.
didn't save the update.
And
No,
I
please.
and
I
I
refreshed it again.
and
I refreshed it.
I closed out.
Leveling up your PodQuest playlist.
Yes, I love it, dude. I love it.
So yes, and if I don't know of any other social media service that we have not touched, and I think we're also I never touched the Twitch. I'm sorry, we're on Twitch, but we never use it.
I'm on
He's
Twitch
on
right now,
Twitch.
so you guys can
Go follow him on
click to
Twitch.
enlarge. All my stuff is click to enlarge. You'll find me there.
What other social medias do? We will start the Discord server. We have our own. I've had enough requests for it. We're going to start there. So we're going to reach out across every one of the big social media platforms and just try to spread our wings, and hopefully that brings more people. But no matter what, this is our main focus. Make sure you're here on YouTube. YouTube is our first and foremost.
YouTube is
this
first
is
and
where
foremost.
we're growing. Yes.
Yep.
And make sure, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you're watching it now, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to Click to Enlarge. In the description, you've got the links for both. You're here, just hit subscribe. Subscribe to his channel. Do that. And I think that's where we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody, for being here. This is not our longest one. I know the last 2 weeks we went over 2 hours, but hey, not today. Sorry about that. Next week we've got some, if everything works out, some awesome special guests. We're going to have 2, and if it all works out, it's going to be an awesome theme park gaming episode. If that makes any sense. If you guys know, you know. Thank you guys so much. Nick, do you want to say anything? Do you want to shout out anything before we end it?
I just want to say, I always appreciate you guys, and I appreciate who you are, who comment on our videos, okay, and everything. And you know what? Even the people that want to sit there and give negative comments and whatever, appreciate you too. Just be happy, okay? Just enjoy.
Thanks
your
for the
life
interaction.
Yeah, thank you for the interaction. You guys are the best, and it's greatly appreciated.
Thank you guys so much. Like we always say, be legendary. Do you not know the second part of it?
You gotta.
Do you not know? I go, like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again. So when I say be legendary, you should say be legendary.
Be legendary.
No, you say thanks again. I say be legendary. You go thanks again.
Thanks again.
Be legendary.
Legendary.
You're awful. Okay. Good night, everybody.
We're done.
He has no coordination. This guy who writes music has no coordination. Zero. You know what? Here.